fans got done binging on the first season of Yellowjackets back in January, and ever since then, it's been a hard ride for viewers as they waited impatiently for the next season to come. After all, you can't blame us for wondering how the survival series will turn out, but while the wait is torturous, you can be a little happy knowing that Yellowjackets may end up with 5 full seasons. Starting off with the good news for 5 full seasons. One of the series stars recently confirmed that the show's developer had a 5-season plan. Yellowjackets, which will make its Showtime debut on November 14, 2021, centers on a female soccer team from New Jersey whose plane goes down in the woods and leaves them with no choice but to survive there. As it jumps ahead to the present, the series also reveals how the experience affected the characters. Yellowjackets has received positive reviews, and as the mystery surrounding the show deepens, so do viewers' interest and involvement. Yellowjackets' 5-season plan is probably reassuring to many fans who will feel at ease with the notion that the show's creators have a plan in place. And having said that, you can assume that they might continue airing through 2026 or 2027 if the show produces and airs a new season each year. Pretty exciting, right? The young cast, which includes Sophie Thatcher, who most recently made an appearance on the Book of Boba Fett, as well as seasoned adults like Julia Lewis, Christina Ricci, Melanie Lynskey, and Tawny Cypress, have the potential to become a bi-annual series thanks to their developing star power. So what did they say exactly? Show creator Lyle talked to Vulture and said that they have a concept of 5 seasons, give or take. Lyle also added that when they were pitching for the show, they originally did it with 5 seasons, just to give a better glimpse of what the show would be like a couple of years down the line. And now, here's the part that's slightly worrying to us. So, she said the reason they pitched it 5 seasons at a time is that's essentially what buyers out there are interested in hearing, especially networks like Showtime like to know that you have a plan and that there's a lot to uncover. If you think about it, now that the show is airing, there's a lot of chances that they might give us maybe 2 or 3 more seasons and then call it a day. But do the showrunners really want 5 seasons? No matter how much you and we talk about wanting never-ending series, it's just not possible. Well, except for Grey's Anatomy. That show's been going on for ages. Anyways, it looks like Lyle and the crew are not so big on the idea. In fact, they even said it publicly in the same Vulture interview that they kinda regret bringing up the 5-season concept in the interview. She also claimed that they think the viewers will latch onto the idea. And then they finally wrapped it up by saying that we don't really need to worry as viewers because they'd have a plan in place. So there's obviously going to be a lot more stories waiting for us ahead. But as they said, they're not really interested in beating a dead horse or dragging things out longer than the story dictates. And is there any surety for 5 seasons? Well, not so much, considering how Lyle herself is constantly trying to be pretty vague about the whole concept. When asked if we have any surety on the subject, she just said that for now, she doesn't have a strong idea of it, and only the show, the story, and the characters will be able to tell us when it's time for the end. But hold up, y'all. If you're filled with dread and gloom, we suggest you sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. We've only been done with 1 season yet, and there's a lot that's waiting for us ahead. The creators are confident, the stars are excited about the future, and we shouldn't dampen our spirits either. Also, their plans moving forward are pretty exciting. Up until then, Yellowjackets have a lot to discover, from Lottie's survival to Tysa's subterranean altar. Although Lyle withheld specifics, she hinted that Yellowjackets Season 2 would go deeper into the cult the girls established in the woods. She stated that they're extremely interested in investigating the theme and concept of belief and what it means for us in terms of our worldview, the way that we interact with the environment around us, the way that we interact with others, and the way that we establish those relationships. The developing belief that has begun to circulate among the girls in the bush, as well as what it would imply in the modern era, are definitely things that they'll be looking into, according to the creators. But if you're digging deep for more details, you might not get them because Nickerson, one of the creators, added that they definitely will not be giving us any teasers. Aww, but they kinda did that for our own good. They said they never liked teasers as a viewer and wouldn't want to subject their fan base to the same torture. So it looks like things are gonna get a little more meaningful, and with all those gory details, we can't wait to see what they have in store for us. Now, some deets on the airing date. It's possible that we'll have to wait a little while longer before Season 2 starts. The show's creators, Ashley Lyle and Bart Nickerson, revealed in an interview at The Wrap that filming will start on August 30 and that the show won't likely return until early 2023. According to Lyle, they're looking into the first quarter of 2023 for the airing of the show, although they obviously need to shoot an additional episode because they had already shot the pilot the previous season. They're on a fairly similar production schedule. She anticipates that they'll wrap up filming in approximately February and start broadcasting soon after. Lyle said that when they prepared for Season 2 of the show, they didn't want to rush the storylines and wanted to make sure they got it right. But will we get our favorites back? The main characters of the series, Shauna, Taissa, Natalie, and Misty, as well as their adolescent counterparts, are expected to return. It's also possible that the families of the living Yellowjackets, like Ty's wife and son, and Shauna's husband and daughter, will return. Lottie, the Antler Queen, seems to have a prominent part in Season 2. There are still many unanswered issues regarding the Lottie of 1996. 6. Would we ever learn why she was medicating? Don't know. Other than that, it appears we will also eventually meet the Lottie of the present. Given the entire freezing to death scenario, it's probably reasonable to assume that Jackie won't make a comeback. And even though Van came dangerously close to passing away, it's been confirmed that she'll return as a series regular for season 2. According to the source, we'll also find an adult Van in the present. Lauren Ambrose, an actor who has been in shows including 6 Feet Under and Servant, will play her. The show on Instagram also revealed the casting with the caption, "The hashtag Yellowjackets hive is growing. Lauren Ambrose is adult Van." In other news, first up, Obi-Wan Kenobi as adult Lottie. Who Lottie is was a chilling question presented in the January finale of Yellowjackets, and to everyone's relief, Showtime has finally got around to commenting. Season 2 of the program will begin filming later this month in Vancouver, and Simone Kessel, who recently portrayed Bria Organa, Princess Leia's mother in Obi-Wan Kenobi, and the mother of Blackbeard, played by Taika Waititi, has been cast in the role of adult Lottie. Also, a dark secret is teased. Linsky has hinted at the evil that still lurks inside Shauna, even as an adult. In an interview with W Magazine, she discusses the challenges of portraying her character, who is as vulnerable as she is shackled. The actress discussed how difficult it was to control Shauna's strong feelings and keep them in check only for the sequence. She was told many details about what would transpire during Shauna's stay in the woods when the program was initially proposed to her. As she tries to settle back into life in the suburbs, Shauna discovers a new part of herself that's both exciting and terrifying. The series doesn't sugarcoat the dire results of girls' choices in their struggle for survival. Throughout the first season, we see glimpses of this side of Shauna as she struggles with the trauma and guilt of having witnessed Jackie's death. Finally, we'll see Lauren Ambrose as adult Van. Season 2 cast addition, Lauren Ambrose will portray an adult Vanessa Van Palmer, proving that at least one Yellowjacket will make it through the team's horrible history unscathed. Showtime announced on Thursday that Liv Hewson, who portrays Van when she's a teenager, has been promoted to series regular. Ambrose was nominated for 2 Primetime Emmy Awards as Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series for her 5 seasons as the show's lead on the highly acclaimed drama 6 Feet Under, so she'll be a wonderful addition. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think about 5 potential seasons? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.